This is my first ever favourites video. A classic YouTube video. And I'm finally getting around to doing one. 6 years in. But we are going to be going through all my favourites. Now, I do just want to clarify really quickly. This is a starter favourites video. This is a base favourites video. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a lot of core pieces that I absolutely adore. I'm on a journey. This is the start of the journey. I want to get more. I want to get better products. So this is the base layer. Like, this is the baseline, my favourites currently, and I'm gonna get more from now. But upside, that does mean everything in here is affordable. I have not spent a lot of money on these products, which is great because it means it's an affordable favourites video. But it also means there's not anything like absolutely incredible that you might not have heard of. But it's an affordable favourites video. With the intention, we're gonna level stuff up. That means I don't have some categories in here because I just don't have anything to recommend. For example, we're not doing skincare. I don't have anything to recommend on skincare. The categories we do have are makeup, clothing, fitness, body and fragrance, tech, games and TV, and then I'm also going to throw some dog favourites on the end. If you are new, I have a Cocker Spaniel named Oakley. He is a regular on the channel, so I thought I'd include his favourites as well, you know, in the spirit of being inclusive. We'll put his in. Okay, makeup. Let's start with makeup. That is one of the ones that I do feel I want to upgrade some of my stuff and get better stuff. That's the thing. This isn't me being like more expensive is better. It's more just like I want better quality stuff, and the things that I'm using in my makeup at the minute, they could do with improving. However, we have got 3 items that I am adoring. The first up, and if you've watched the channel recently, you'll know because I've been banging on about it, is the By Ellie brow shape. Now, By Ellie does 2 things. There's brow shape and brow texture. I am brow shape. This is mine. This is the second tub that I have bought, and it is very much a gel. So there is a hole in the middle because you use a spoolie to use it. It is a gel. Now, the reason I love this is because I know everybody online is like, I have the world's most stubborn brows. I don't believe you. I think that I hold that title. I cannot, for the life of me, get my brows to stay up. Even with this, it's sometimes if I don't put enough on, even with this, it will go back down. The only thing I found before this that would hold them up was glue. Like full on glue. I tried everything. I tried the yellow one that everyone uses. I've tried a lot of brow gels. This is the only thing that keeps them up and actually keeps them up. I did have a little bit of a falter with this, being like, she's not cutting it anymore. But turns out I didn't have enough product left. I've ordered a new one and it's working again. So I highly recommend this. I am in the need of like something to add colour, but I'm not entirely sure what would work with this because this is a thick gel, so I'm not going to be able to use a powder. So if you have any recommendations to add some colour in with this, I would appreciate it. But if you're looking for a gel that will stick them in place, I recommend the By Ellie brow shape because she's good. She is good. In terms of buying it, I actually recommend TikTok Shop. That is the cheapest place I have found. The website is more expensive and Sephora is never in stock, so I would recommend TikTok Shop. Next 2 products are e.l.f. We'll get the first one out of the way because it did go viral for a reason, and that is the setting spray. This is the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. I have obviously just used it because I have makeup on it, so it is all combined as you need to shake it. I never really did setting sprays before this, but I love it. And I just want to be like upfront in that this might not be the best setting spray in the world. Like I say, I didn't really use it before. The thing that I love about this, it is so fine. The first time I used it, I was like, let me tell you with how fine this mist is, that's not getting on your face. You gotta be this close because it's so freaking fat. Like, watch. I can have my eyes open with this spray because it is so fine that I don't have to worry about my makeup running. I don't have to worry about it looking like I have droplets on my face. They've done a really good job with the mister on this setting spray. It doesn't smell if it gets in your mouth, it doesn't taste bad, and it doesn't sting your eyes. So I love this. I understand why this went viral. I do also use the primer. I haven't included it because, I mean, it did go viral for a reason, and I also haven't used a lot of primer, so I don't know how it compares. But I do also really like the primer. I wouldn't say it's as like, as everyone said in terms of your makeup stays on. I did use this and the primer at a wedding in Cyprus where it was 35 degrees and my makeup did come off. It did come off. It's not a miracle worker, but I'm sure my makeup lasts longer because of this. And the final makeup product, again by e.l.f., is the Contour Halo Glow. Now, the reason that I like this is the lightest shade. If you couldn't tell, I'm a pale girl, right? There's not a lot of pigment going on in my skin. And the one I was using before this was warm. And it was good, it was fine, it was alright. Don't get me wrong, it was okay. This, the colour of this, for me, perfect. Perfect. It is proper, cool, toned makeup. It is in the shade Fair/Light. And I also really, really like the applicator. So the one that I was using beforehand was a stick, which it wasn't the best. But this, you get the cute little nib at the top, so it's not rubbing your makeup off, and you can apply as much or as little as you want. I like how it's a squeezy tub, and genuinely I just think this is a really good find for pale girls. And I don't know about undertones, because I actually wouldn't say that I have a cool undertone. I'm very like pink/olive. I haven't decided yet, but this works so well for me, and it's e.l.f., so it's not gonna break the bank. So I would recommend that. Moving on to like lifestyle clothing, it's mainly clothing. I am not gonna lie, the clothes are from fitness brands, but I wear them as lifestyle pieces. And I feel like if you're a subscriber, you know what's coming. You know what's coming. They've not been off me. And that is the Boo and Tea sweatshirts. I have two. I got them in a haul that I did before Christmas. Never been off my body. Literally never been off my body. I love them. So we have this one, which has got a bleach mark on it, so ignore it. That little white dot isn't meant to be there. I thought it was a good idea the first time wearing this to go bleach the bathroom. It's so comfy, it is so soft, it is cotton, but it is such a smooth brushed cotton. I adore it. And the fit, beautiful. I haven't brought the other one down. Oh, that's so typical. I haven't brought the other one down, but the other one also never off my body. I literally adore it. They are beautiful. It was the first time I'd ever tried Boo and Tea in this haul, and I am a fan, let me tell you that. There's more Boo and Tea pieces coming up in the rest of this video. But the sweatshirts, so comfy, love the fit, and again, don't break the bank. The next one is another sweatshirt, but it's not Boo and Tea. And this is a new piece, and it is this Gymshark sweatshirt. I am in love with this. I love, inside it is so soft, like it is so soft. I've had this for less than a week and I've already wore it like 3 or 4 days. I love it. I also think the colour is beautiful. I love the print. I'm obsessed. Obviously everything will be linked below with the names of things, because obviously with fitness brands there are so many names, you can't remember all of them. But this is so soft. My partner picked it up and literally went, oh my god, that's soft. And I was like, I know. So this is a new one, but I love it. I absolutely adore it. Finally, in the lifestyle section are these claw clips. Now, I got these for Christmas. These, I did not pick these, but they were a good pick by my partner. So these are the Kitsch claw clips. I have one in black, and then I also have one in tortoiseshell. They're a little bit discoloured because I do wear dry shampoo quite a bit. So, but that's definitely like not discoloration on their end. That's, I need to wipe them clean a little bit better. Like my brows, my hair, little bit unruly. It is deceptive and that it doesn't look thick. It doesn't look like I have difficult hair, but I have a lot of hair. Like I have a lot of hair, to the point where I had a hairdresser sister. She literally just went, I'm not working with it anymore, it's too much. When she was doing her qualification, she needed models. She would not choose me because she was like, you take hours because of how much hair you have. So claw clips can be difficult. I need a supportive claw clip. I need a big claw clip. I have it in a slick back right now, but I also have very long hair, like past my boobs. So I do need a big one, and a lot of them just don't cut it. They just don't do the job. They will not hold my hair. These, I feel secure. They are in my hair and I am like, yep, that's not going anywhere. I also just really like the shape and the material. Sometimes on an evening when I take them out, I'll just sit and stroke them. They're a lovely matte material and it just makes them feel a little bit more expensive. I don't know what it is, I just really like the material. They have good amount of teeth inside. You wouldn't think that it holds it because there's only like a row on each end of the teeth, but it holds the hair, believe me. I've never heard of this brand before, and my partner, I don't think he'd heard of the brand. He just ordered the ones that looked good. And actually, when I followed them on Instagram, they've got like 1 million followers, so they are quite popular. But I don't think I'd ever use any other claw clip now. Okay, fitness. Let's talk clothes first. First up, we have Gymshark again, and that is the minimal bra. Now, it's a bit disgusting. I wear this so much. She's a little bit discoloured. It's a white bra. It's gonna happen, and I've been wearing this non-stop for about a year. So please excuse it. It's disgusting, but I had to show you, like, this bra, I love it. I am a proud member of the itty bitty titted community. Titted? The itty bitty titty community. And I have never had success with finding sports bras. Before they brought this out, because let me tell you, when they brought it out, I got it very quickly. But before that, the only other sports bras I would wear were the Nike swoosh bras, because they weren't super long, but even then, it was quite long. And then I moved into the Gymshark V-neck, which was very, very similar to the Nike swoosh bra. And they did the job, don't get me wrong. Like, I still have my Gymshark V-necks, and they are fine, but they just don't compare. I will wear this until I really need to put it in the wash. So as you can see, not a lot of material there. There is ruching, and the tiny bit of ruching. Because I'm itty bitty, I don't particularly like the ruching, but it's only tiny. Then at the back, it is a halter neck, but it has the detachable straps. I don't really like taking off the detachable straps. I wear these. I did it the other day because I needed to go to an appointment where they needed to see my back. And for me personally, I just don't like a halter neck. It doesn't feel comfortable for me. I feel like it pulls a lot. So having those straps on there, amazing. So glad that they are there and detachable, so you have the choice. Love them. And then there is just like the tiniest little strap that goes around the back, which is great because I don't need support. So that's all I need. Let me tell you, when I have some money, I'll be getting one of them in every colour. I'm in love. I love it. Obviously, it depends how blessed you are in the chest department as to whether this is going to be suitable for you in terms of support, comfort, and just security, and whether things are going to pop out. Because of how much I have there, I ain't popping out. I'm absolutely fine. Like, I can full on lean over and I don't worry about this. So if this isn't for you, that's completely okay. And I'm not saying there should be more bras like this. We need some more bras that have good support for people. But if you are like me and you don't need it, perfect. Okay, we're swapping brands. We do have 3 different gym wear brands in this section. And we are going back to Boo and T. These are These are the high-waist seamless leggings. And I feel like before these, I hadn't found my legging. I had leggings that I liked. I had tights that I liked. I had whatever. I hadn't found the legging for me. This is it. I love these, especially the brown. Exactly like this and the minimal sports bra. If you see me at the gym, I'm probably wearing that. I love these. They are really nicely high-waisted, but not too high-waisted. They do have a butt scrunch and place for the bum. That's what I want to see in a legging. I want to see there's room for my booty, and with these, you can, but they're not uncomfortable. They're not uncomfortable at all. I love the material. I am very picky when it comes to materials. I am autistic. I have sensory issues. Literally no problem whatsoever. These are so comfy. I'll wear these all day, especially in the brown. Love them. I also have them in the pink, but again, like the minimal sports bra, once I have the money, I'll have them in every colour. But I would say if you haven't tried these yet, try them. I literally love them. The only thing I will say is I've had these like since October time. I wear them a lot. They have started, if you can see, bubbling slightly, but I wouldn't say it's the type of thing where I won't wear them because I love them too much. But it's not, you look at them and you're like, ugh. It's just a tiny little bit of bubbling, and it's probably my fault anyway for washing them wrong or something. Sticking with the legging theme, we're moving to Tala, and we all know what Tala's famous for. They're flares. I love these. I love my flares. Like, again, these are just something I'm wearing all the time. There's a reason there's no pants in the lifestyle section. It's because I just wear these with everything. I love them. I can't remember the collection name, but they are the one that have the crossover waistband, and they have the little pocket in the back. They have a beautiful thick waistband. No front seam. I know Tala does a lot of front seam stuff, but front seams just are not for me. These don't have a front seam and I love them. The material is beautiful, stretchy. The length is perfect on me. I'm 5'8", and they are just comfy. But I don't really feel like there's more to say. I just love these flares. I will say they, again, like the leggings, they do have a tiny bit of bobbling, especially in the crotch and like the chafing area. But I feel like that's just going to happen in it. And it's not hugely noticeable. I would say if you haven't tried the flares yet, try them. You might be pleasantly surprised because I didn't think I was going to be a flares person, and when I tried them I was like, oh yes, these are for me. Okay, moving on to accessories. First up, caffeine tablets. Now obviously caffeine, it's an addictive substance, so I'm going to give this a caveat. Don't have these if you don't want to. This isn't me being like, take them. They're my favourite thing. I take caffeine tablets because I am not somebody who can have a fizzy drink and then lift weights. My tummy does not enjoy that. I don't know what it is. I can't bend over when I've had a fizzy drink. I can't do it. It sits on my tummy and makes me not able to lift. Now, I will say I do like energy drinks. Only that one. That is the only energy. This is a favourites video. That's the only energy drink I will drink. But I don't really like promoting energy drinks. But I like that one. It's no sugar. It's natural caffeine. So I do like them, but I can't have that and then train. So I go with caffeine tablets. These are the ones that I've always bought. They are my protein, pure caffeine. They are 200 milligrams of caffeine, and that's it. Obviously, it has the ingredients that make up a tablet. In it, it's literally caffeine, bulking agents, anti-caking agents, which I'm assuming are just the tablet ingredients. I like these because I'm like my protein. I know my protein. I'm not gonna lie, they do sell some stuff I wouldn't, but I know with my protein, if it's pure caffeine, it's gonna be pure caffeine. Whereas other brands, I don't know as well. I don't know what else is in there, especially if they're gonna be like pre-workout. I don't want to be tingling and itching during my workout. I just want the caffeine. That's it. So I go with this. I actually buy these on Amazon. My protein has an official store on them, so it's all good. But I would just say that if you are struggling finding a good pre-workout that doesn't make you feel like you are gonna take off, I would recommend just doing a caffeine tablet. That's the only thing in pre-workout that is gonna make you train better. Like the thing in pre-workout that is good is the caffeine. That is the thing that's research backed to helping. So if you're struggling, just try a caffeine tablet. I also take these on holiday with me when I know that I'm not going to be able to find that energy drink, because like I say, that is the only one that I drink. So I will take these in case I have like a bit of an off day and I just need some kind of energy, because I don't drink coffee or anything either. And I just find them really useful. Okay, last up, lifting straps. Now I have included these because these are a little bit different. So these have a pad in them. They are a mess because I use them with chalk and things like that, so excuse them. But they have a pad in them, and I didn't think that would make that much of a difference, but I really like them. And they are also so cheap on Amazon. I really like these straps. The only thing I will say is we just tried to buy some more because Jack lost them. And they did send us the ones without the pads twice. So I am going to try and link them, but if they come and they don't have the pads, send them back. And obviously you do not have to order these ones specifically, but I will just say I think the pads are great and they feel so much more comfortable with that on there. And I mean, I do just recommend lifting straps in general. My grip cannot do as much as my glutes can. I could not do RDLs without lifting straps, so I would say I just recommend straps in general. Okay, moving on to body and fragrance. I'm gonna get the first two out of the way because again, I've been talking about it a lot on the channel recently, and that is the Sanctuary collection. Now, I got this as a Christmas gift in a set. I'm very pleased with it because the smell of these, I love them. I love them. So this is the body wash. This is in the scent White Lily and Damask Rose. It's the orange one that normally is everywhere. So I would say like this one is my favorite. And then we have the other scent, Jasmine, Grapefruit and Vanilla in the body butter. I really like using these together and I smell lovely. I've never had a body wash that I'm like, oh, I smell good. After, I normally just stick with like Dove and things like that. These, I like them. And they are Peter approved as well, which is what we want. So I love this. And I've been banging on about them on my channel for the last 2 months. Next up, we're going to do perfume. I am picky with perfume. Like I say, I am autistic. I have sensory issues. Smell, huge for me. Huge. So I am picky with fragrances. I only have 2 that have stuck with me for a very long time. The second one does have a story to it, but the first one is Girl of Now by Ellie Saab. This is underrated. I haven't seen anyone talk about this and it is my favourite. I have gone through about 6 bottles of this perfume already. I will buy it over and over and over again. The smell, what does it smell of? Oh, I don't know, just summer. I love it. Ellie Saab does have a few, so I would say this is like Girl of Now in the blue box. Beautiful. Now, the second one does have a story to it, and that is Valentino Donna. This is probably one of the most luxury things in this entire haul. And the story to it is that I have had this perfume Let me figure it out. How old am I? For 9 years. I have stretched this bottle of perfume for 9 years. When I was personal training, I had a client who wore this perfume and constantly smelled incredible. And every time she came in, I'd be like, Maha, you smell so good. And then one Christmas, well, the last Christmas that I had, personal training her, she bought me this bottle of Valentino. And it's so, it just smells so good. I've made it last so long because it's not cheap. And I am literally, I don't know if you can see, I have the dregs left of it. I am going to be so sad when I'm done with this because it just has sentimental value as well, because Maha was one of my favourite clients and she got me this and it just means a lot. And it also, I still really love the smell and I've been using it for 9 years. Okay, last one in the body in fragrance, and it is actually going to be a sun cream, and it is the Boots Clear and Cool Protect Sun Care Mist. I am very picky with sun creams. I hate rubbing in a sun cream, so I'm always looking for mist. And the reason I'm including this is the smell. So good. I didn't want to go away from Ombre Soleil's smell for a long time because to me that smells like summer. I grew up using Ombre Soleil, so when I smell that, summer. But we got this because the mist and Ombre Soleil stopped doing it. So we tried the Boots one because Boots is one of the only sun creams that is 50 SPF, and the UVA and UVB, I think it is. It's 5-star UVA, and it is one of the only ones that passed witches tests to make sure it is actually 5-star UVA. A lot of the big sun cream brands actually doesn't protect you as much as they say they're going to, whereas Boots did, and it's a mist. And then there is literally a clip of me in the last holiday vlog going, what's that smell? It smells incredible. And it was Jack putting this on. And this mist is incredible. I've said incredible a lot in this video. I do apologise. It goes on so well. Like, that's a perfect mist. And I don't have... it's one in my energy drink. And that smell, it just smells of summer. It is so nice. And you don't have to rub it in. It doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel oily. Obviously, with it being a mist, you have to reapply a lot. So that's just something whether you want to do. But I think this is underrated and everyone should buy this because everybody should be wearing 50 SPF sun cream. And this is just perfect. We also got the After Sun, which isn't as nice smelling. So I might go back to Ombre Soleil for that. But this, I love it. Okay, we're going to quickly run through tech because tech is obviously a little bit more expensive, but I did want to include these things because they are staples in my life that I use every day. Let's get that out of frame, shall we? Can I drink this? It did have sun cream in. Yeah, it's fine. First up, my Beats Studio 3s. I've had these for 4 or 5 years. I don't think I'll be going to any other headphones. I love how they fold up. I love the sound quality. I love the colour of these ones. This is my favourite colourway and I'm so pleased that I got them. And they are comfy as well. I love where they sit on my ears. The sound protecting is good. It is admittedly not as good as like the Sony's, but my partner has the Sony's and I just didn't find them as comfortable. When I wear his headphones, I want them off my ears a lot quicker than I do with these. I don't think I'll be swapping it. Like, my next pair of headphones are going to be these. The one thing I will say is I've had to replace the pads on them because they ripped and started flaking, just like I think at about the 2-3 year mark, which isn't great, and these aren't as comfortable. I found these on Amazon and I just wish that Apple would provide an official route for going down for replacing the ear pads because it's just wasteful. Like, I didn't need to buy a new pair of headphones just because the pads had came off, and they don't do that. Like, they don't do it officially because I really wanted the same pads because I knew these just weren't going to be the same, and they're not. But it's Apple. What are you going to expect? But apart from that, I love these. Next up is the outdoor camera that we use. Now, I can't show you the quality because obviously if I show you the outdoor camera of my house, you're going to see where I live. But having an outdoor camera that I can access on my phone has made me feel so much secure in my house. If I hear a noise outside, I'm straight on the camera. I know that's a curtain twitcher, but I don't care. I want to make sure nothing's going on out there, and I want to make sure everybody is safe. We are on quite a busy route, as you might be able to hear right now because there are kids walking past. So I want to make sure that everybody out there is okay. I want to make sure that nothing's happening outside my house. I also like watching the cat that lives on my street run up and down. And we have had no problems with the camera that we have used. It was really easy to set up. We didn't have to do any massive work to put this outdoor camera on. So I would recommend this brand. We also have 2 indoor cameras for that for our dog Oakley, and all of them, no problems. There is no subscription required as well to use the cameras. You can put an SD card in in there, and then you can upgrade to cloud memory if you want to pay for that. But they are really clear. You can hear things through them. I can speak to Oakley through the indoor ones. I would really recommend the ones that we've been using, and it's made me feel a lot better having them. Okay, the last tech one that I have, I am putting this in because I know I have a few people who do YouTube who watch my videos, and that is the Joby microphones. Now, I am using one right now, so if you can hear the quality that it is, that's the microphone. I was very kindly gifted these by Joby, and I am so grateful because these are great. I love these. I would definitely recommend them. They are super easy to use. They come with 2 microphones, so I'm using the one that I'm using right now, and then this is my other one. You can put a little bit of a microphone clip in there. They come with different functions on the back, so right now I have the clips on, but there is different things you can use, like magnets, and I have just never had any problem with them. And I'm very grateful for Joby gifting them to me because I was in desperate need of a microphone. So I would definitely say I recommend these. And these were gifted like over a year and a half ago. So I'm not just saying that because they've been gifted. I just genuinely really like using them. Okay, moving on to Oakley's category of dog. The first 2 things I can't show you because we are actually out of them because he goes through them so much. The first one is his dentist sticks. The ones that we use because they are accredited with the... What are they accredited with? I'm not entirely sure, but they are dental accredited. And when I tell you Oakley loves these, he will choose them over anything. Any treat, his meals. Another thing, a pate that I'm going to recommend. He will choose those dentist sticks over anything. He adores them, which is just what you want when it's something that is helping him. Obviously, you need to brush their teeth as well, but this is just something that we use when we leave him in the house. He will run to his dentist stick. He absolutely adores them. So I would definitely recommend this brand because they are dentist accredited, and dogs just seem to love them because Oakley adores them. The next thing is the pate that we use. We use this in his Kong. He loves it. You can get it at, if you're in the Northeast, you can get it from My Pet HQ, but I imagine it's stocked everywhere. I have seen it in quite a lot of dog stores, but he loves this one. It is the one that we have used most often because he goes for it. Oakley is a little bit picky with his food, so he will turn his nose up at things essentially. And this one he goes for every time. There are so many flavors. It's not the best consistency for Kongs, but we make it work. The last thing is his harness. Now, it is dirty, but he's a Cocker Spaniel. This is going to happen. It is by Ollie's by So. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. Now, I wanted to include this because I just like the brand. The harness itself is great. So this is the front of the harness and this is the back. So there is lots of room for his shoulder blades to move correctly and things like that. It is nice and padded on the front. We only use his harness when he's like off lead. Oakley doesn't really go actually off lead. We don't walk him on this. This is just for when he's on a long line or his flexi lead. But I just wanted to include it because I really like the brand. I found this on Google actually, I think, and they have some really cute stuff. They do leads and things like that, but they also have a section on their website that has imperfect items, which I love. I do not like waste, so having the imperfect items is great. But they also have a Facebook group where you can sell secondhand if you are done with something, your dog doesn't use it anymore, or if you've just bought something and it's not quite right. And I just love that ethos of, yeah, if it's not quite right, sell it on. Like I think that's a really good brand to have, and I just really like the branding and the colours and the prints that they do. So this is his harness and he wears it constantly. Okay, last up we're going to do games and TV shows. This is just a little bit of fun, and this is nothing new. There's nothing new. If you're looking for recommendations, I apologize, but my favorite games, like I said, this is a basic favorites video, but my all-time favorite games are Skyrim and Planet Zoo. Skyrim is an open world, huge game. I'm sure you've probably heard of it, even if you're not in the game and kind of sphere. I love this game. I've been playing it for 10 plus years, and it's unbeatable in my opinion. The graphics are questionable but beautiful. There are things to keep you occupied forever. I love that game. Planet Zoo is a completely different game. Planet Zoo is you own a zoo and you build the zoo. It has campaigns. You can play a franchise, which is just online sandbox type thing. The scenarios are personally my favorite, so you're working towards goals, but those two games, nothing has beat them in my opinion. I love them. Both of them quite cozy in my opinion, even though they are not classed as cozy games whatsoever. Skyrim does have a lot of violence in it, but I see it as like my cozy game. TV shows. Now, these are again not new, but Bridgerton is my go-to feel-good show. I love it. When I'm having a tough time, I'll start a rewatch of Bridgerton. I love classical music. I love period dramas. It is just the combination of everything that I love in that show, and it is feel good. We're going to go the opposite way, and my other one is Supernatural. I will always recommend Supernatural. It is a bit of fun. I wouldn't say take it too seriously. It is a long show, so you can really just like chuck it on, go in and out of it, but it makes fun of itself as well, so it's like the perfect unserious serious show. I love how it like points fun at religion. Like I love Supernatural. I would always recommend it to people. It is a little bit dated, but not in horrific ways. Obviously I have other favorite TV shows. If you want something like, I'll list a few off that are my favourites. Sex Education, Downton Abbey, Fringe. Fringe is a good like under the radar one. New Girl. They're all very like popular shows, but they're popular for a reason. I love them. And that is everything that I had. Now, like I say, baseline. So I am after recommendations. If you could leave me some recommendations for good skincare, good shampoo and conditioners, good jewellery, good clothes that aren't from fitness brands, please leave them below. Please leave your favourites so I can get some new favourites. I would appreciate it. This is me asking for help. Give me some good recommendations. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the first favourites video. I hope it's going to be more of a regular thing. I've really enjoyed doing it. And subscribe. Come along on the journey of finding some good items that are my favourites. Before you pop off, if you could please leave the video a like. Any engagement is a great thing for me. So liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing if you are new would be lovely. But even if you don't do any of those things, thank you so much for watching. But I shall hopefully see you in another video.